Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hey.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank you for tuning in today. And if you haven't already had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. You'll simply get a notification letting you know, hey, we uploaded a new video. That way you don't have to go looking around for it and have to keep track of this or that. It's all automatic. Dog?
Yes, please check out our website also, MMADogs.com. MMADAWGS.com. There we have our proven track record, our MMA betting strategy, and other helpful links, including a podcast, which can be found on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
UFC on Fuel TV 8, March 3rd in Japan. We have a really exciting matchup. Between Mark Hunt and Stefan Struve. We got the hamburger up against the French fry. It'll be really interesting to see what happens here. Really, all jokes aside, a good matchup, an interesting matchup. It's a kind of a funny, a shorter, muscular guy against a tall, thinner guy. So it's interesting to see how this plays out. Now let's take a look at Mark Hunt's last few fights and Stefan Struve, and also we'll take a look at the odds as well. So most recently, Mark Hunt defeated Czech Congo, via TKO in the first round, and then fight before that, decision, an interesting decision over Ben Rothwell. And then Stefan Struve most recently beat Stipe Miocic in a fight that a lot of people picked Stipe in, and TKO in that one. And then LeVar Johnson played that perfectly against LeVar and submitted him in the first round. So for this particular fight, we got Mark Hunt sitting at plus 140 and Stefan Struve at minus 160. And when it comes to heavyweight fights, as my dog knows and we've discussed, a lot of times I feel that anything, that's the one division where anything can really happen because these guys are so big, so strong, anybody can knock out anybody. These guys can hit each other and boom, there goes the fight. So but the more I looked at this particular fight and the more I analyzed it, if you take a look at Stefan Struve and the way he's fought, I was really impressed with the way he fought LeVar Johnson. To me, the Stefan Struve of the past would have gone in there and got himself knocked out. But he didn't. He played it real smart and defeated LeVar Johnson, did exactly what he needed to with the game plan, had the right game plan, submitted him. And, if that wasn't so impressive to you, well, then we'll take a look at against Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic, a lot of people are riding real high on him and, this guy, and he's a really good fighter. But, Stefan Struve went in there, took care of business. So with Mark Hunt, I take a look, and yeah, it was very impressive that he knocked out Czech Congo. But if you take a look, he got submitted by Sean McCorkle, got submitted by Gegard Mousasi. And that was a little while ago, but still, the possibility to me is just too great to overlook that. And as much as I would love to see, them go in there and just slug it out, I really believe if we're trying to predict the best, percentage possible, I truly believe here that Stefan Struve will stick to the game plan, go in there, avoid Mark Hunt's, and no disrespect to Mark Hunt, he's a very decorated striker. K1, just a beast, right? Just this beast of a guy. But if Stefan Struve goes in there, which I think is most likely to happen with the game plan, submits Mark Hunt, that's where it's at right there. So I'm going to go Stefan Struve. Because it is heavyweight, I'm not going higher than 3 stars. So I would recommend a straight bet. I wouldn't even recommend a prop bet because Stefan Struve might use his reach to kick him, knock him out or something, or punches, or maybe take him down, submit him. So I would just say, just straight bet. Do not parlay it. Stefan Struve via submission. What are your thoughts on this, dog? What do you think?
This is a really exciting fight. First of all, I've been looking forward to this fight ever since it was announced at UFC 146, before that whole card just got whipped all over the place. So I'm really excited that this fight's actually going to happen. And wow, I would definitely like a prop bet of either guy to finish this fight inside the distance. But that's not what we're here for. We're talking about who's going to win and who's going to lose. So both guys, pretty good win streak. Stefan Struve going 4-0 in his last 4, and Mark Hunt going 3-0 in his last 3. But Mark Hunt hasn't fought in a year. Struve's just been on a tear. I've been pretty good with him. I've gone 3-2 in his last 5, and the 3 I won were in his last 3. So, and Mark Hunt I've picked against in his last 2, and he proved me wrong on those. So it's tough to pick against a guy like Mark Hunt. But man, Stefan Struve, he's very smart, very well rounded. He's a very slow starter, but he gets the job done. All of his losses are in the first round. Mark Hunt, on the other hand, has only been knocked out once, but he obviously doesn't have very good submission defense. So with all this being taken into account, I gotta say Stefan Struve's gonna play it smart. He only gets rocked by like a power punch. So is Mark Hunt really gonna go do what Travis Brown has done, what Roy Nelson has done, what Junior Dos Santos has done? LeVar Johnson couldn't do it. So I really feel like he's gonna get the fight to the ground. He's gonna submit Mark Hunt, but I'm gonna say 3 stars. First of all, because Stefan Struve can be knocked out, and second of all, because this is the heavyweight division and anything can happen. I mean, we might even see Stefan Struve knock out Mark Hunt. I mean, who could predict that? I'd like to see the odds on that one. But 3 stars, Stefan Struve for the submission, and that's that.
There you go, folks. Unanimous. Stefan Struve. So we'll see you guys in our next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.